What's up guys, it's Drac, and today we're going to be reviewing this. This is the Buzzbee Monorail Blaster, and it's an inline sort of not quite RSCB shotgun-esque, but only one firing at a time dart blaster. Now, the most exciting thing about this is that it's cheap. Coming in about $13 retail, it does not break the bank. Now, unfortunately, it does, at least if others are to be believed, have a tendency to break itself. So this is the second releasing of this. I've heard that there were some retoolings, but I'm not 100% positive on that. I guess we'll find out. Today we're gonna put it over the chronograph. We're gonna put it through its paces. We're gonna see ergonomically how well we like it. Now, the year that this was debuted, quote unquote, at Toy Fair, was also the year that Buzzbee had just recently kind of bought itself back, and so they were in a really funky position and needed some stuff, and I did not have time to actively like really put it through its paces or take a look at it. And then when they did the actual release of it, I didn't get my hands on one for a really long time, because it seemed like it was a very small product issuing, and it went to only select retailers, and it's just a strange pathway. And it's interesting because now at this point there are rival offerings from competing brands that are, I think, just as exciting as the old Monorail, but the Monorail is definitely an exciting offering, and it's still quite unique. I like that this part is clear up here, and I'm hoping that that lets you have a running... What the heck? All right, we'll take a look at that in a second. So, transparent rail chamber is definitely a feature. Comes with long distance darts. On the back here, you have a litany of instructions. It says that it holds 6 and comes with 12. That's very good in a world where the leading brand is not giving you enough darts to fully load their blasters. It's kind of cool that the competitors are all giving you almost always twice as much, if not some kind of other bonus. So let's bust these out. Alrighty, so to load this guy, this comes back and up, and then we should be able to insert 6 darts RSCB style. So there's 1, 2, oh, there you go, into the transparent chamber they go, and it seems like there are individual kind of tabs in here. I'm curious what the function of that is going to be. So that should be all 6, then this comes back and in like so, and then it should be as simple as click, click, boom. And at least this one seems to be functioning now. It's my understanding that the mechanism is fragile. Up here you have a door that lets you kind of get at the very unique chambering method here, such that if you do encounter a jam, you can get around it. But, oh, there we go. There's our first hiccup. Did I go too fast? What have we done, friends? All right, well, hard to give this one a solid recommendation. The first 2 shots were pretty cool. We're getting a good look at this unique mechanism down inside here, letting us know kind of how it chambers by pushing these darts up and in to a plunger down below. So it goes up, and then the darts kind of get dropped in at the end of this RSCB tube, but this opens only here, which does not allow us to really get at this mechanism to kind of try and fix the issues at hand. This is a very unfortunate way to jam. It's just really janky. It's like we're missing a dart and I don't know where it is exactly. So try. Alright, so we'll see what it takes to get it back up and running, but for one of very few Buzzbee blasters to be released not under Walmart's Adventure Force line, I was really hoping that this would have more of that great Buzzbee DNA. That one's probably my fault. It's got a really weird, clear kind of sight that moves back and forth on this admittedly very cool window piece here, but it also has virtually no friction, so that's lost to us. Probably. Let's see if we can't fix it, take it outside, figure out what's going on. Alright guys, so we're going to try to get the monorail to perform long enough to get an accurate kind of read on how this bad boy performs. I don't think that we're going to do a mod guide for this. It's clear that the mechanisms inside are very, very fragile. So we're going to try priming it and see if we can't get a couple over the chronograph. 71 is not terrible. I felt like it chambered that time. 73. And then there we go again. Error again. So I find that you can help it out a little bit by adding more darts, but the mechanism that pushes them forward just does not do a great job. So even at $12, it's hard for me to recommend this blaster. 74, 69, and another jam. So it seems like every third shot, like one of my rollers here is not actuating properly, but it is what it is. Let's put a couple downrange, show you guys kind of how it performs realistically. Can we get well soon in the chat for Jinx? She just had her first big surgery and she's not loving it, actually, which is why she's running around with a little wrap. So the shots are actually pretty decent, and you do, like, this is a fun mechanism. I just wish it worked, you know, like it was even a little bit more reliable. We're running like a 50% success ratio here, and even though the shots are all over the place, that dart, that was a great shot. If you knew that consistently it was going to pull one back, pull one forward. So it's right here. You can kind of tell that that dart won't stay forward, and since it's not staying forward, nothing else wants to follow behind. Maybe if we push this one a little further. Negative, Captain. It just impacted on the surface. So that's the monorail. This one's a strong avoid, I think, just because it mechanically does not seem to be sound or consistent. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this honest review. It's really important to get reviews on these blaster toys, particularly when they're funky like this, with the utmost integrity onto YouTube, and I feel very, very strongly about that. So if you liked the video, smash the like button, leave me a kind comment. It makes my day. Maybe follow me on Twitch. We like to crack open the good ones and modify them over there. And then recently we've been playing Pokemon Sword Shield. It's not as bad as they said it was. Much love, Nerf on, Drac out.